always say ukuthi ama-agent wethu can they try and open their door ekutheni ukuthi ba use those skills of manager our players, because Nkululeko, every player's dream, everyone who plays ball wants to play professionally.
Yeah.
And you know, when you get to that level, professional level, professional setup, you need guidance, lapayana. And I just, you know, I'm pleading to Kuma agent, can they open the door with manage these boys, because you know, coming from Kuma families are different, and we all have difficulties growing up. So most of you lapayana, certain things you can handle them when umfana is still young.
And maybe it's all even the idea yokuthi ikhaya belithembele ngawe.
Yeah.
That you being a professional, we knew ukuthi sophume endlaleni ngawe, and all of a sudden it doesn't work out, and all of a sudden kusho ukuthi you won't be able to provide.
Yeah, cool. And you know, you cannot blame. I always say you cannot blame players, because you know we've got families, and the boy who's going to shoot when the pressure from the female, everyone begapege, and yeah, man.
Mr. Khanye, your take, sir?
Yeah, I know my boy. The boy is my boy.
Oh, Yamazi.
Cool. We share some. Floyd Impostile Mukhale now. He play under Floyd at Sundowns.
Yeah.
He was loaned out at Black Leopards. Playing Abum Kulis, Vegatlanum Kulista. Very talented. But Zonke Lengonya is talented in Klogia Chisa. It's because of the gift and Nkululeko and vice versa. Background, I'm not too sure. Yes, I could must conclude. But the background lab we are calling is it okay now? Ngoba if I guti gunendem step lugiga wakila. Sometimes I chu umfana uthola ukuthi family bengana kuzwana azange abaphathe kahle naye while everything was okay. Oh, bebangamtreat kahle. Abanye abantu angithi asifani ngokuqabanga. Omunye ubona kahle manje ubuyele ekhaya, izinto zami kahle manje ubuyele ekhaya. Albi. You understand? Omunye uba ne pride. Abachita ababhaya like ngeke ngabona. Mina I meet I'm not saying I'm better. Ngibuya ku struggle off the field. Mina bengasabi ke Nkululeko bengivaya endleleni. Because bengina this thing ukuthi umuntu ochacha mina must tell me ukuthi uhamba nini nemhlabeni. Okay angitshela unyaka no dilanga. So bengihlala ngizimotivate ngala. Not everybody engihlangana naye odlala ibhola o lift inhloko yakhe. Abanye they hide. It's very very sensitive. Ukudlala ibhola kusipapa nenyama.
Yeah, and so we now understand ukuthi you do have understanding yakho mfana from his upbringing. Do you understand now, because from what we heard from the family, brother yake be drop my number on all the newspapers, and we on it Iski Times as well, we put it up, everyone, and I have to thank Abo Far Post, Abo Kickoff, everyone, Osokala Duma, all of us, we are competitors, but we were able to unite against around the story. Do you understand, Manju, do you believe Lama pictures because there was a picture of someone who was next to we call it in Xhosa, next to a bin. I couldn't know because I don't know the player. Do you believe that that is him?
Abantu by creator in dining, especially phela mawudlala policy standard. Akekho umuntu ongafunda umsebenzi.
Yeah.
To asikhulumeni iqiniso lomsebenzi phela when you work for your family, kube izinto ziba easy to any member of a family. Abanye bakusebenzisa in order ukuthi ba-achieve ngale sibongo, angithi ukhulisa isibongo. So umfana uset standard. So everybody will create a story. Yes, mhlambe ngaba iqinisa ngiphiki.
Okay.
But
you have your doubts ukuthi it could be mhlambe situation yakhe is not that bad ukuthi usestruggle.
Yeah,
you doubt it.
I don't think ukuthi angaza it has been unless it's not normal enhloko. I mean umfana unekhaya yabo and akuphelanga you can still get another team.
Yeah, because the thing is umfowabo uthi abamtholi. They don't know where he is. It's been maybe 3 months or 2 months, something like that. So
but Nkululeko sengisho ukuthi ufike kusemqomeni bebazomthola la endleleni. I mean it shows many people they know him. Especially ushozi noma ngazange abe that popular.
Yeah.
But when you raise the name shozi udlalile ku Sundowns development njengoba
Ikas like lamfestana.
yeah abantu ababhaka bamazwi amfana uyakutshela ngithi ebhuqwini umjita bekani ukudlala le yabo, so it was more of a crowd entertainer futhi.
All right, there you go. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for your input on that. Of course, we didn't plan to talk about that. In the show, we'll talk about Osipho Mbule. There's a development about him, but there's a strong development right after the break that we'll talk about. It's Tebogo Mokoena. We understand that there are 2 clubs that are in for him. We'll give you all the lowdown about what the agent said and who said what as well. Also talk about the AFCON at some point. 0645250513. Who do you think is going to win the African Cup of Nations? Do you think Tebogo Mokoena should join Anderlecht in Belgium or Mamelodi Sundowns here in South Africa? We're coming up live next.
Everyone loves to look great, but keeping up with fashion trends can be tricky. That's why Massiv Metro has partnered with Exact Clothing to bring you up-to-date trends in the world of fashion. Join me, Aziza the Pristine Queen, each week for the Fashion Check feature in partnership with Exact Clothing as we check what is trending in the world of fashion, as well as how you can create different looks affordably to ensure that we keep you looking and feeling your best. Each week, we will also be giving away great prizes and vouchers to help boost your wardrobe. We'll also be giving away a full fashion makeover brought to you by Exact Clothing. For details about the Exact Fashion Check feature and how to enter, go to massivmetro.com or check out our social media pages on @MassiveMetro. Looking and feeling great has never been easier with Exact and Massiv Metro. #Fashion Check with Exact and #Massiv Metro.
This is Brian Spider-Man Baloy, and you're listening to Massiv 11, Mecca of football lovers.
All right, there you go. Welcome back to Massiv Metro. This is Massiv 11, MASSIVMETRO, Massiv Metro. That's the name of the station. You go online, massivmetro.com, and you select the Listen Live button. You'll be able to listen to perfect audio. Of course, there's a lot of you listening to us and watching us on Facebook as well. Tso Vilakazi, Junior Khanye is with me. Now we're getting into tough debates because there's a decision that needs to be made by a player. Uglin, niyamazi uglin because nina nikhula kwi-generation kaglin, uyi-agent, nimazi nangokumbona ngamehlo ukuthi, oh, now Mike McCabe, now Uglin Blinken. Those are old school agents who've been in the game. Uglin i-agent kaTebogo Mokoena uthi makakhuluma ne-Times Live ukuthi number 1, i-Sundowns uvumelene nayo ngoTebogo Mokoena. Number 2, last minute kwatholakala i-offer from Belgium, Anderlecht. Those are the giants as I Belgium. Most of the time, banokubonakala na UEFA Champions League. 1.2 million euros, which is around 20 million rands. So manje, Sundowns iku situation whereby even though bevumelene no Mokoena, kumele ba match i-offer. Junior, I'll start with you. Just look at those 2 options. You go to Sundowns as Tebogo Mokoena to play in the CAF Champions League and win the league, or you try your luck in Belgium to play in the UEFA Champions League.
Watching all the defensive midfield maningi kakhulu, no rival bamthanda. Ngiyababona ukuthi baningi they love him, irrespective ukuthi udlala kanjani. Whether he do good or not, they love him. And literally one of the best. Ushuthi Mokoena mele compete noandile okanye bobadlalisa bethu. But Sundowns in South Africa, they dominating. Angithi ibhola when you play, playing to go to Europe. Wanna sifuna ukudlala i-Champions League and go to World Cup.
I mean, that's one of the things you were saying. Ngiyabona ukuthi kunabantu manje njengoba uPhesitawo edlala kahle ku-Al Ahly. I remember you were saying, pushing ukuthi he must remain with Brighton noma kanjani. So I do know ukuthi uyayithanda Europe because you know ukuthi that's where ultimately everyone must go.
Can he go there? I-HS asegrand ukuthi angada is going to get call up like it or not. Angeba miyeka dlala la. He's going to grow. His profile is going to be something else. And from Belgium, he can move to Spain. Okanye England asas.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought as a stepping stone. As Ushama Giant, Abachita compete with Champions League.
Yeah.
There's no bigger stage than that. I mean, Kev with Sundowns. Yes, you'll achieve whatever we achieve. Sundowns win the period my food at another you. Somebody like better than you or you.
Yeah.
So I'm so Rugusha. So Umchita, he has done a lot for South African football. DSTV Premiership. From him, SuperSport is one of the best as well. Pound to pound, they can compete, financial background and stuff. But thinking, Amanje Nkululeko say Shaka Kulu. Uguti, yes, Sundowns, if they say, but for me, can he go to Europe? Simple.
All right.
Late debate.
Anderlecht, so ibeke 1.2 million on the table, which is euros. In rands, it could be somewhere between 20 and 23 million in rands. More converter. Kusho ukuthi Sundowns, if they want that player desperately, kumele match or make a better offer for that player. If you were Sundowns, do you give up on him with so long? Ngigren ngama defensive midfielder hamba mukwena, or do you take 20 million uthenga umuntu oyi-1 nge-20 million?
Mina ku Sundowns ngalama players akhona manje. Angeke ngeze ngimthathe mina umgwena. Reason being I still have Nkululeko more or less not really same age, but the difference maybe I think is 2 years. Nkululeko maybe is older than him 2 years. He's doing very well. You still have Mayema is doing well. You still have Domingo. I think Domingo is more or less same age now. And you know, in that position, you still have Mushishi again that also can play in that position. So we've got about 4 to 5 players in that position, of which you could see, unless Nkululeko, if they've realized ukuthi ulontuzana Rivaldo unokuba casualty sometimes. So if they've realized in that, then that's the reason for them to buy Umgwen.
Maybe one thing that I'm not asking you guys is something I should be asking explicitly. Junior, let me go to you. Ungamthenga umdlalo oyedwa wasemzansi nge-20 million. Would you buy one human being? Understanding ukuthi nina nanithenga ngabo $500,000, 700,000. Would you buy one human being at 20 million rands?
The South African team.
Yes, South African club.
Yeah, it depends ukuthi ubani.
So uyabelieve ukuthi ukhona umuntu oyedwa la eSouth Africa onomthenga wena ngeyakho imali nge-20 million.
Yabona thina bodaki ndaba HIV mina Nkululeko can do. If the boy deserve, I will buy that player. If the boy deserve, I think abodaki we need to learn now. Omunye udaki why ngamnasayinika. I mean, kunama coach abodaki le mali kholo sishwa bemele ngabayihola even more. Mningi udaki if deserve Nkululeko. He deserve it. We don't have to angithi uyayena yonke into kumele uyiholelwe yabona mina.
Okay, let me maybe put it this way. Uma ngabe normal prices zokuthenga ama players are good, and nalapho when someone is charging you that amount uthi yo angishaya mfethu. If normally kuyi 3 million, because I think normally it could a good player ungayithola ngabo 3-5 million. So it's South African players like locally. Singakhulumi ngama euros nani. So if normally a good player uyayithola ngabo 5 million ngabo 3 million, and nalapho uphuma ubamba inhloko ukuthi it was a tough one to take out 5 million, would you buy one guy nge-20 or ungazama ukuthenga abayi2 abagood nge-5?
That's why mina